Hey guys, so this week I decided to try something a little bit different. So with this video, um, I've decided to try out intermittent fasting for a week, and I'm going to document each day that I try it, and then when the week's over, I'm going to let you guys know if I liked it or not. So, as most of you who are involved in the fitness or powerlifting world in any capacity probably know, it's something that's full of trends and fads, and some of them end up being great and sticking around for a while, and some of them are there and then they're gone pretty quickly because people just find that they don't work, they don't like them, they just don't stick around, and then if you tried them and you didn't like them, it kind of ends up being a waste of time. So one of the buzzwords that's been floating around lately is intermittent fasting. The people who love it say that it's great and they have tons of energy, they drop weight, they feel amazing. The people who don't like it as much say that they're starving and miserable, and they basically give it up pretty quickly because they hate going that long without food. So I'm pretty intrigued by this. I'm someone who likes to eat bigger portions when I do eat, but I'm also someone who likes to eat often, so it could go either way for me. So basically, I decided to try intermittent fasting for a week and see how it goes. So today actually is my first day of intermittent fasting. I decided to go with an 8-16 method of fasting. So that basically means that all of my eating will be done in an 8-hour window, and then I'll be fasting for 16 hours every day. I'm going to start eating at noon each day, and I'm going to stop at 8 o'clock at night. And I'll generally be dividing my meals up into 3, but I'll be a little bit flexible on that. Sometimes maybe it'll be 2 meals, sometimes it'll be 4, but generally I'm going to do 3 meals within that 8-hour period. So today, I have to say I'm pretty hungry. I woke up hungry, and I still have about an hour to go until I eat my first meal. I also did do my cardio this morning on an empty stomach. That was fine, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to devour my first meal in an hour when I finally get to eat it. So we will see if I feel the same way tomorrow, if I'm starving for the last hour, and if I have energy to do my cardio on an empty stomach again. Hey guys, so I am now on to day 2 of intermittent fasting. Um, you guys are really getting to see me in my natural habitat here because I'm taking these videos before I have my first meal every day, so it's pretty early in the morning, and I'm not a morning person, so I apologize for this. I have to say that even though I was feeling hungry yesterday for about an hour before my first meal, once I did get to eat, things were great. I really liked getting to eat way bigger meals than I would normally get to eat when I'm doing 6 small meals, which is what I generally do when I'm not doing intermittent fasting. I have 5 or 6 smaller meals. Now I'm getting to have 3 big meals. I find that much more satisfying for me personally to really feel like I'm getting to eat a big meal every time that I eat. That's probably my favorite part about intermittent fasting so far. Today I'm not quite as hungry as I was yesterday, but I'm still definitely looking forward to my first meal. Hey guys, so I actually didn't have time to film yesterday, so I'm now on day 4 of intermittent fasting. But I have to say, I was shocked yesterday by how great I felt. Sorry, I've got a little puppy in my hands because he does not want to be put down, and he squeaks and cries when I put him down. So this is Sebastian, and he will be guest starring in my video today. He does not do intermittent fasting. He eats nonstop all day, every day. But anyways, so I feel like my body now is really starting to adjust to the intermittent fasting. I felt great all day yesterday. I had a ton of energy, even in the morning before I ate my first meal. I love getting to eat 3 big meals a day. It's amazing. I actually feel full and satisfied after each meal that I eat since I am a granny and I go to bed shortly after my last meal. Anyways, I never have to worry about going to bed hungry. As long as I make it to that first meal of the day, the rest is smooth sailing with this for me, and I'm really loving it. Hey guys, so we are now on day 5 of trying out intermittent fasting. Since intermittent fasting has been going so well for me so far, today I decided to try something different, and I actually did my workout while I was fasted this morning, and today I was doing deadlifts. I was a bit concerned as it was a high volume deadlift day, and that is probably the most physically taxing deadlift day of the entire training session and the most taxing training session of the entire week. But it ended up going great. So I hit all of my reps on the deadlift, and I managed to hit 415 for 7 reps, which I was really excited about. Just as a quick sidebar, I know that everyone does things differently with intermittent fasting when it comes to what fluids they will consume while they're fasting. So some people will only have water, some people will have water and BCAAs. I've honestly been having water and coffee because I do not want to start my day without it. It really just comes down to figuring out what works for you and your body. But for today, my verdict on training while fasted is that it was definitely awesome and it went really well.